I'm getting old. I found my first grey hair the other day. When should I accept my age? Well, someone's challenged this on Quora and has asked, why should people accept their age? Well, let's get into it. Right, so Michael here says, I'm 57. Oh, we got a picture of him here. This is Michael, who is 57. Looking pretty hench. Got the SPQR, that's a Roman banner, isn't it? He fancies himself a bit of a centurion. I used to think getting older meant losing something, sometimes everything. Very narcissistic of me. And then I stopped using / abusing alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, refined sugar, processed foods, aka active addiction. I once lost everything for one thing. Now I have everything from losing one thing. I love being the age I am. I just did not get it when I was younger. What I have now, no amount of money or things can replace. Wisdom, compassion, empathy, serenity, peace, service to others. I mean, this guy's sounding like a stand-up guy right now, so let's read on. John says, poor health can hit you very suddenly. You should live your life and make memories now. Test Run says, can hit you when you're young. Older just increases your chances. Yep, I know that feeling. Judas says yes, but being in the kind of shape the dude in the picture is in can greatly mitigate those health scares or problems. Sylvester Stallone is far more likely to weather a newfound cancer longer or a sudden health hit better than my dad, who is the exact same age, with very similar genetics, who can barely walk or cook his own dinner. Stronger people are harder to kill. That applies to 20-year-olds and it applies to 80-year-olds. Yeah, I have to agree with that. If you're in better shape, you're going to last longer. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to last longer, but if something bad happens, you're more likely to get through it, aren't you? I'm not shaving this beard until I get 1,000 subscribers. Help me get a clean shave and press that subscribe button. Courtney says, believe it or not, most of us reach a point when we're okay with it and you accept it. Physically, your body and looks go, but mentally, most of us become wise and pretty mentally and emotionally strong because we've all survived. It's okay to get old. Well, it's just going to happen, isn't it? In some ways, it's freeing because you only have so much time left. Oh, that doesn't sound very freeing. So you focus on your goals and enjoyment of life instead of caring what others think. Everyone grows old if they survive. It's a privilege to do so. So just stay open to all the kinds of people you meet on an individual basis and try to put aside any prejudices. It's good to know people from all walks of life. Now there's a response to this one. It says, aging should not be an excuse to get out of shape. One should realise the privilege of life and respect one's body. Who cares what others think? Just my opinion, of course. Robert Lipman says, yes, it's so good to know people from all walks of life. They give us perspective and it narrows our prejudices. I can't say that word. Catherine's response to this line of I love being my age is from another 57-year-old, I love my age too. Kevin responds saying, might as well, you don't have the option of selecting any other age anyway. Getting older is probably preferable to the alternative. Michael says, epic Catherine, we can live our best lives now. What a relief to be rid of the burden of youth. Kind of sounds like coping a little bit to me. I mean, I kind of feel like I miss my younger body. There was less going on. I had more energy. Well, I've got quite a bit of energy now, but still. Now things are going to be getting a bit slower, I imagine, as I move towards 40. It's a bit scary. Carol says, you look good, 100. Michael says, Carol, thank you for the kind words. It was difficult for a season, then it got better. And now I enjoy waking early to train physically and eat clean and healthy. I was obese 1.5 years ago. Oh, so that's why he's so bulky then. You always find people who are really overweight have a really easy time. Well, not really easy, I'm exaggerating it, but they have a much easier time of like looking massive when they get skinnier because they've like been bulking for so long. Alan says 57? Hell, you're a spring chicken. I'm 78 and still waiting to get old. Michael says it takes a very long time to get young. Never heard that quote before. I don't really get it, if I'm honest, because you start off young. I'm sure there's some sort of double meaning there, but I'm stupid. Beverly says, I don't live getting older. A lot of it truly rots. I do love my 34 years of sobriety, the profound wisdom of all my life experiences. I can still do physical work, which is like therapy to me. My spiritual beliefs get me through it all. I will always miss my youthful body. I don't send selfies. I know I am very special. I mean, I don't love not live above. Yes. Ed says, keep your shirt on, pal. Everyone eventually accepts their age. Maybe spend some time in quiet contemplation. And then Jane says, why should accepting your age involve letting your body go? Keep your shirt on, pal. Andrew says, that was a bit cryptic for me, Michael. Was it one thing, everything, and what was it? The food, the exercise regime, the mindset? Maybe it's because I'm only 55 years old. I can't help thinking people are finding this profound because it's hard to comprehend. Humility is a bit like that. You did mention narcissism. Was that a clue? The term is thrown around a lot. Michael says, thank you for your insightful response. Narcissism for me was a toxic self-obsession of active addiction. I now have a spiritual recovery that is a daily routines and actions that has transformed me from obesity to health. All I wanted was what I was addicted to and lost everything as a result. During my spiritual awakening, I lost the addictions and received everything in my life today. Sounds like he had some like ayahuasca or DMT and like realised something and helped him get off of it. I reckon that's what he did, you know. So Joe says, so you're playing pickleball now? Rick, he can hit the tennis or even the racquetball. Yeah, he can hit the tennis. So what have we learnt today? Well, as we get old, it's best to have an ayahuasca trip, see everything, and then it'll stop you from worrying about being old. But until then, it's panic. My hair's gonna turn totally white. I'm gonna get really old. My hair's gonna recede, and that's gonna be the end. So if you enjoyed this video, there's gonna be 2 other videos showing on the screen, and one of them might be appealing to you. And I'd love it if you did press that subscribe button. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.